We are in Pacifica, California, along the ocean, very small community, not high-tech at all. Our school is, I guess, #1 in technology in the district because nobody's really taken the stance of getting it up and going. My name is Annette Holthouse, and I do PE and computer lab at Vallemar School and Mouse Squad after school. I have the laptops over in the corner. They work, which we've figured out, but we also have to see if we connect them with the internet, if they work with the internet. Mouse Squad is a computer training and service program. I teach the kids how to work on computers, how to fix them. I teach them how to go to the classrooms and speak to the teachers in a professional way, and they service the school. Assembly line over here, B-wing down there, RSP over there, laptops over there. Get moving. That's what's happening out there. That's what they like. That's what they thrive on. They're digital native. That is what their life is.
The mouse works.
They come in, we sit down, I kind of give them the news of the week, and then I assign them jobs. And that's what they love. There's plenty of jobs in here that I need to work on the computer lab, but they much rather go out to the teachers out there and do their jobs. And I have different teams, and each team has a team captain, and they go with their team so that the teacher gets to know them. And so it's not just a different person every time. So their team will be in charge of like the kindergarten and first grade. Another team might be in charge of a third and fourth grade. So, and they have their checklist of what they need to do.
Come on in. Okay. Thank you.
Internet.
Internet's working, I just checked.
Okay.
It took a while to get that trust because the teachers at first did not want kids to be touching their computers and opening them up. And so we had to prove ourselves that we could do that and your computer still be working and it'll work better.
They free me up, basically, to do what I need to do in terms of planning and getting my work done and not having to worry about the computer aspect of it all that I'm not very talented at. It's so nice to see the focus that maybe kids don't necessarily have in a classroom setting, that they do have in a setting like Mouse Squad because the interest is so high. And I'm also a parent of a 5th grader and a kindergartner. Knowing my son, I know he's capable of these types of things, but having the guidance to do it is phenomenal.
The power is working pretty good.
It used to be, oh, we have to go to computer lab, we have to practice typing. I said, oh, no, that's not what we're doing in here. We're going to be hands-on and working with technology.
Let's put it back in. I'm not sure Max is. My name is Ethan. I'm 10. I'm part of Mouse Squad, and I've just had a lot of fun doing it for these 2 years now. I've always been into technology my whole life. I've been a gamer, a computer user. I've just done a lot of stuff involving technology. I think that we're doing a good service for the teachers fixing their computers because they don't want to spend their time working on their computer. They want to spend their time like correcting tests. Well, they don't want to spend their time correcting tests, but they like spend their time doing that stuff. And it's like good that they have somebody to help them now with Mouse Squad.
What I love is the first day of Mouse Squad, we open up the computer and they have to put it back together again. There's boys and girls, there's 4th to 8th grade, and that whole age and gender difference disappears. They just are all talking, trying to figure out things. What about this? What about that? All of those little clicks and all those other little things just kind of go away.
I'm Megan Snyder, I'm 13 and I'm in Mouse Squad. It's a great opportunity for me to learn like a bunch of stuff about computers. A lot of my mom's friends are tech people and my mom's really tech also. It's good for me to kind of learn how this in the future. It's also a way to help teachers a lot with their tech problems as long as learning something. You go take this up to computer lab and put not working on it I'd say whoever says that girls don't do tech, they're wrong. They haven't seen what we can do.
Probably take this thing out.
Well, I don't see a video card in this one like the other one. I'm Max Lee, 8th grade, and I'm 14. A lot of teachers like our work. The principal likes our work. It's amazing how little kids can help change the school.
They're using their brains in something that they're excited about, and they don't give up. These kids will try and try and try until they have exhausted all of the possibilities in their minds, and then they'll come over and say, Mrs. Holthouse, we've tried this, we've tried that. I'll come over and say, well, let's think about that. I will go with them step by step and say, well, what about this, try this, and then if it works, they're so happy.
Ethernet cable? Can I get connected?
Yep, it works.
Check. Monitor.
My name is Ryan Miller, and I'm in 5th grade, and I'm almost 11 years old. Yeah, we're really fixing them, and I think it's great to have them here. Power supply. We're saving the school money. We're saving the teachers time.
Oh, it's pink.
It's good you can make new friends this way. You might even have some people in your class or other people from other classes. So, yeah, I think it's a good experience.
How are you doing with hooking up, and how are you guys doing?
Actually, we're doing pretty good.
I'm so glad that printer works. Yeah. I noticed some of the kids have come out of their shell. Some of them came in, they were very, very quiet. Some still are kind of quiet, but they've met friends from different levels. Before that, the 4th graders wouldn't really talk to the 5th graders, or the 5th graders wouldn't really talk to the 6th graders. In Mouse Squad, they all know each other, so they have no problem going up to somebody that's in 8th grade. And the 8th graders are kind of mentors for the younger ones. There's only one IT guy for the whole district of 7 or 8 schools. He's in charge of all those computers. He really loves Mouse Squad because now he does not have to come running over here every 5 minutes. He knows that Mouse Squad will go over and fix the printer problem, or they'll help with the monitor not working, or all those kinds of problems, and that helps him immensely.
Yeah, we're doing these 3 and the...
When I arrived here, these computers were running so slowly that students weren't able to look up books that they were searching for in the library in time to check them out before they had to return to class. And the Mouse Squad heard about it, came in, they physically cleaned up the computer, then they would check for how fast the computer is running and make whatever adjustments were needed. And now the computers are running perfectly.
Everything's good. Okay, good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You too. See you again. I love this because anytime I have a problem, all I have to do is contact any of these students listed on this business card at extension 155, or I can email the Mouse Squad, and they come on Thursdays when they meet and help me out.
They're really learning, they're wanting to learn, they're like little sponges, and it just gets me excited about teaching.
Boys and girls, make sure everything is cleaned up and plugged in. Okay. Because there's lots of stuff. So before you leave,
we take our kids on field trips because it is so close to Silicon Valley. And we take them there and they see what adults are doing that maybe they could be doing. And they're like, oh wow, this is really exciting. We're able to have access to different places like Google and EA and all those kinds of places. We're going to DreamWorks. It takes the littlest thing for them to get excited, and for having them go to DreamWorks, they are beyond excited.
Welcome to DreamWorks. How many people have been here before?
I've seen the movie.
How many people have seen the movie? There you go. That's what we want to see.
What's the average time it takes for a movie
For a
to
movie?
come out?
The entire start to finish, from the time somebody greenlights a film to the time you see it in the theaters, is roughly 4 years. Wow. So the first stop we're going to make is in our data center.
Believe it or not, most of the artists who work in this building have not been in this room. So you guys are getting a special treat. Each one of these machines is 8 gigs of RAM, 2 processors with 2 cores in each processor, and about, I want to say about 100 gigs each for hard drive space.
Do these ever break down?
Yeah, they do. All the time. In fact, something's breaking almost every week or every 2 weeks. Usually a disk drive, sometimes memory. Crunch on in, guys. All the data that is rendered or used to make our movies actually resides on these hard drives between us. There's about 5 petabytes of storage total in the studio. Anyone know what a petabyte is?
1,000 terabytes?
That's right, 1,000 terabytes. So we have 5,000 terabytes of data here.
This room is our build room and our repair room. We call it the computer hospital. This is where they all come to get fixed. We use this room to unbox and we install the operating system. You guys are familiar with Windows, right? Have you heard of Linux and Unix?
Yeah.
Okay, so we use Linux and Windows.
Which one do you use the most?
Linux. We use Linux mostly because that's how our animation software runs on Linux. Okay, everybody take a set of glasses out there. It is a movie theater. So this is our screening room. So there's 2 things we're going to show you today.
Kung Fu Panda 1 in 3D. And then we're going to move on
So this one you will need your glasses for.
Yes.
This is fully finished.
That's fully finished, and then I thought since you guys were a special tour, I would treat you guys with a Kung Fu Panda 2 preview. So,
For those of you who have cell phones and cameras, this footage you actually can't record.
That was totally sick. That was awesome.
And it's deleted scene.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I'm a paint fix lead here at DreamWorks. Welcome to DreamWorks. This is where we review our shots. So all of these shots we've touched and worked on.
Megamind.
So this is like a demo I put together yesterday. It's just like taking you through what I would do on a shot. This is for How to Train Your Dragon. This was actually used in the film. The effects guys came to me and they're like, oh, we have a problem. Like, we rendered this fire wrong. They wanted actually more fire coming out right here over this side of the tongue. It's manually hand-painted fire. So this was one of the fixes I did. Technology is just a tool. It's like a pencil. And what you really need to know is like you have to be able to do the foundation artwork. If you like to draw, just draw all the time, and that's what I did. So
let's give Andrew a big hand.
What I wanted to find out from you guys is what you thought about being here, being at DreamWorks.
It was really awesome to just be able to come here and like see all how they made the movies.
I was definitely into the art because I love to draw, and yeah.
I could not believe how much work goes into it.
It's a fun and open place where people are able to express themselves.
It kind of gives you ideas. You might not go with it, but it's another door to open up for you guys. Thank you so much.
Having the kids learning how to do the computers, how to fix them, how to work on them, I think it's a great thing for their future so that they could go into the workforce knowing that they've had like an actual working job.
Nice. Manners. I love exercising manners.
Oh, Mouse Squad's really nerdy. That's what they were saying when we first started. Now they're saying, how do I sign up? They're seeing that they're getting responsibility and input from the teachers, that they're being praised for. They're going on these cool field trips. They're doing all these great things. So what is nerdy about Mouse Squad? There isn't anything.
Everybody smile. Look this way. Look this way. Awesome.
Geeks are the totally new cool.